listening to the Brian Beatty Real Estate Show on the Big Talker, 1250 WTMA and WTMA.com.
Welcome back to the last few minutes of the Brian Beatty Real Estate Show here on the Big Talker, 1250 WTMA and WTMA.com. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. You know, I always like to take a little bit of time to just say thank you to those of you that listen to this show and rely on the information within it to shape your opinion of the market, to help you better understand what to expect, so that when it comes time for you to buy or sell a home, you're an informed consumer. And so thank you for trusting me to help you shape that path. And if I can ever help you in any way with something personal as it relates to real estate, please give me a call, 843-345-1273. Again, that's 843-345-1273. Or go to my website, listingsincharleston.com. That's listingsincharleston.com. We get a lot of folks that call us they just need a recommendation for a contractor, or they have general knowledge questions they want answered. And of course, we have plenty of folks that call us and want to work with us, and we love that too. But we're here to help in any way, shape, or form. So again, 843-345-1273 or listingsincharleston.com. And so let me finish up this conversation that we've been having over the past hour or so about just misinformation that's out there that can really harm you when it comes time to sell or buy a home. And let me first just say that if you're thinking about selling your house, I have a guide that I put together, written by yours truly. It's called 90 Things to Do to Sell Your Home for Top Dollar. And it's everything from the driveway to your closets and everything in between. How to prepare your home to sell it for top dollar. And I promise you, if you do even half the stuff on this list, you're going to be so far ahead of the competition that your home will sell while others will sit. And it's something that we go through with our clients in detail. And I think people really appreciate that. They want people that have a vested interest in the success of the sale rather than just a process in which you feel like you've been put on their business conveyor belt and taken through a process. We take a lot of time and invest a lot of attention and energy into making sure that each property we list has its own unique marketing plan, a dynamic marketing plan designed to not only find people proactively, but also to portray your home in such a way that will inspire people to respond. And so if you want that guide, then just text the word guide to 843-345-1273, and I'll send that right over to you, 843-345-1273. Text the word guide, and I'll send that over to you. So, and it's got all kinds of stuff in there, like the curb appeal is so important. Curb appeal, I want you to think about curb appeal like this. It's also how I think you should look at online appeal. The first photo of your listing, your description. Curb appeal is like the cover of a book. You want to entice that person to learn more. You want to inspire them to open the book. And if the front of your home is a little bit messy and you just didn't get around to it, I understand that you can do the best with what you've got. And not every client we have obviously has a budget to prepare their home for sale, and we just price the home accordingly. But if you do have the ability to, I promise you it will sell quicker and for more money than some of these other homes that have been on the market for months and months and months that are just sitting there. But the last thing that I want to talk about is, because we talked about setting the right price initially, we also talked about how much our market is changing right now in some different areas of Charleston. I mentioned how in Mount Pleasant, 750 to $1 million, that we have gone from a seller's market to a buyer's market in the course of a little over a year. It's shifting in many areas of Charleston fairly rapidly, and in some areas, I would not say it's shifting. I'd say it has shifted. And so what I want to talk about is pricing strategy. Obviously you want to set the price for your home that is a price that would cause it to sell. You can either price your home to sit or you can price your home to sell. Now, let's say that you are one of those folks that say, look, I really want to try this price for 30 days. And if it doesn't sell, then we can make an adjustment. You call the shots. It's your house. All I can do is provide you with my opinion and give you a reasonable assumption and expectation of what will happen if that's the route we choose to go. I am not here to say that I'm so stubborn that it's my way or the highway. That's not how the process works when you work with my team. You're in control. I'm the one that's going to consult you, and it's up to you as to whether or not you want to take that information and account for it and incorporate it into your strategy. Having said that, when your home hits the market, you're going to have the most amount of showings within the first 30 days because your home is being marketed essentially to two groups of people. Group number one are those people that are ready, willing, and able to buy. They want to buy something right now. They just haven't found what they're looking for yet. They're online. They're waiting for new listings to hit the market. And when they see something, they're going to take a look at it. They're going to click on it. They're going to read the description. They're going to look at the photos. They're going to watch the video if the agent posted one. And then they're going to make a decision at that point whether they want to come and see it in person or not. And so when we hit the market, what so many sellers wait for before they do any sort of adjustment is they want the buyers or they want the buyer agents to tell them specifically that their home is overpriced. And we do a really good job of obtaining and monitoring feedback, but that feedback has to be taken with a grain of salt. The reason I say that is because it is unknown as to whether that feedback that's being produced is the opinion of the agent or that of the buyer. But in the grand scheme of things, the two things that you should be most concerned about are the number of showings and offers. Those are the two things that, in my opinion, are the targets you need to identify and shoot for. We have access to all kinds of data in our market that says, in this area, in this price range. I'll go back to my example, Mount Pleasant, 750 to $1 million. Let's see, I still have it pulled up. You should be getting 5 showings a month. So if you're not getting 5 showings a month, you should consider a price adjustment. If you're getting over 5 showings a month and you've gotten, let's say, 10 showings, but you haven't gotten an offer, then what that tells me could be something like, hey, your home looks great online, but when people walk through it, they're choosing something else. It's all a matter of comparison shopping. So when we work with folks, we identify targets and we say, this is what we should be hitting. This is what represents the standard. And if we're below standard, it makes more sense to make an adjustment now rather than wait, because we're also overlaying that with the overall trend within the market. Is the market getting better for sellers or worse, or is it staying flat? And so if you want that kind of consultation, you want to learn more about what's going on in your specific area, what your home is worth, and how we can help you sell it, please give me a call. My number is 843-345-1273. Again, that's 843-345-1273. Or visit us online, listingsincharleston.com. That's listingsincharleston.com. Thanks so much for tuning in and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And thanks for listening to the Brian Beatty Real Estate Show on the Big Talker 1250 WTMA.
Join us for another edition of the Brian Beatty Real Estate Show next Saturday morning at 9 and Sunday morning at 10. Contact Brian Beatty online at listingsincharleston.com. That's listingsincharleston.com. Or call him at 843-345-1273. 843-345-1273.